back here on HQ Spotlight. We now got Mike Renner and Kyle Long joining us with this breaking news that just came out that Bo Nix will be the Week 1 starter in Denver. Kyle, your take, is this what you were expecting?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. With Sean Payton, he went out and got this guy because he saw something in him. It's the first time since '83. That's John Elway. That's the Elway Marino draft. It's exciting for Broncos fans. The ball's out on time. It makes the job for the O-lineman a lot easier. And I like the direction they're going in Denver.
Yeah, I mean, he had 61 career starts in college. This is the most ever. And he's played for 5 different OCs in 5 years in college. So picking up an offense is old hat for him. Not surprising whatsoever. He looked great in the preseason. This one, easy decision.
And it was interesting, though, right? Because we talk about 6 quarterbacks taken in the first round, and people thought, guys, perhaps that Denver had reached for Bo Nix. They're like, oh, maybe we'd trade late first round. They went up and got him, and that's got to make Bo feel good, right, Kyle?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's rare in the NFL that you feel wanted, but to see it, especially at the quarterback position by a guy like Sean Payton at the head coach, it just gives you the utmost in confidence, and then you've seen that confidence play out. He looks calm, collected, and as all the guys on the team have noticed, this offense is rolling pretty good, man. They're scoring a lot of points.
And, Mike, how'd you grade Bo Nix coming out of Oregon heading into that draft?
I might have been one of Bo Nix's biggest fans. I had him as top 10 player in the class. Not a lot of people did, but I saw a guy who was advanced beyond his years for a collegiate quarterback. Obviously, that's going to be the case when he played as much as he did, but he does a lot of high-level things, and he gets the ball out of his hands quickly. So not a great O-line there in Denver, but he's going to mitigate that with that ability. He took only 11 sacks the past 2 seasons. Insane rate of where he gets the ball out of his hands there.
Mike knows what's up. He knows what's going on over here. All right, we're another day closer to the start of the NFL regular season. They're naming starters out there. There's still players that are looking for contracts as well, and time is ticking. So I got to ask about CeeDee Lamb. We've gone from Jerry Jones saying that there's no urgency to now saying there's some promising talks. So is this deal going to get done, Kyle?
I'd tell Jerry to go turn on the tape. Go watch
right?
Dak Prescott and this Cowboys offense with CeeDee Lamb in the lineup, and it looks like an all-star cast. So if I'm the Cowboys, I'll do whatever it takes to retain this guy, CeeDee Lamb, because, look, it's a record-setting offense. Dak is as comfortable as ever with CeeDee Lamb out there.
The Cowboys have to get this done. They truly have to get this done. When you draft a guy in the first round, and he breaks the record for the most receiving yards in his first 4 seasons, and he's as good as him, you don't haggle over a few $1 million here. You give the man what he asked for. So if they're Dallas Cowboys, just make it happen at this point.
Yeah, his numbers are impressive, specifically last year, top 3 in all the major categories for a wide receiver. And it's interesting of just what we've seen in the wide receiver market, guys, right? Because then we have a few notable holdouts, few notable hold-ins, Mike. And if we get to Jamar Chase in Cincinnati, he still has a couple more years left on his deal, but I'm sure he's looking around and saying, hey, man, I need to get paid too.
Yeah, this is a vastly different situation, obviously, because of those 2 years. But what he's seeing is the T. Higgins and what's going on with him. The fact that they held him hostage with the franchise tag this year not allowing him to get that big money contract and saying, I'm going to beat you to the punch here, and I'm going to hold out now and get my contract right now and not let you kind of jerk me around the way you did with T. Higgins and not allow him to hit the market. So Chase knows he has all this sort of leverage here. He did the same thing in college when he sat out the COVID year, knowing that he already done enough. And if you've watched him any time over the last few seasons, you know he's done enough during that top of the market deal.
Yeah, he's worth the money, and you also have to keep in mind the physical aspect of playing in the NFL, and he knows it probably better than anybody with all the volume that he gets asked of week in, week out. He knows his body is on the line. So take maybe less now to protect yourself later, and you don't have to run the risk of maybe getting more later. That's what I think the situation is with Jamar Chase.
A lot of these players know what it takes and what happens to their body as they continue to progress through the NFL. One of those players, Trent Williams. So you look at San Francisco as a whole. Trent Williams now 36 years old. He wants more money as his holdout continues. And, of course, there's the Brandon Ayuk situation. There's reports out there that things are progressing when it comes to Ayuk and the Niners. Will this saga end? Mike, we'll start with you.
I think it's going to end, and I think it's going to end with a trade, truthfully. It takes no more than a cursory glance at their cap situation going forward to know that they are kind of up against it. They are literally over the projected cap already in 2025. So any money they add to that with Trent's deal, which they pretty much have to get done given the state of their offensive line, and Ayuk's deal is only going to make cuts more available next season. So to me, I think he's going to end up getting traded. The money just doesn't make sense otherwise.
Yeah, it's going to be unfortunate for those who have grown to love him in the San Francisco uniform. But look, Trent Williams, as you so eloquently put, is the reason for the season. When that ball's snapped and we want to go left, Trent Williams is going to make that end stretch. If we want to go to the right, Trent Williams is cutting off the 3 technique, allowing the guard to get to the second level. There's a reason Shanahan loves him so much in his offense, and there's only a few guys out there who can do what Trent Williams can do. You got to pay him.
Pay the man.
Pay the man if you can. I know those in the Bay certainly want to keep everybody, which they've been dealing with contract situations all the time.
Yeah, poor Tommy.
Well, I just in group chats, the guys are like, oh, BA, we're kind of sweating it a little bit through the preseason games. Real quickly, Mike, you were talking about potential trade options. What about landing destinations? What would you think would be good here?
Yeah, I thought the New England Patriots was the best destination for him. He gets a ready-made opportunity to be a number one wide receiver with a guy like Drake May, who's a young quarterback. That pairing could go far. But from his perspective, he wants a team that's probably on the precipice of winning right now, is what it seems like. So it seems like he wants Pittsburgh. It seems like Pittsburgh wants him. But it's about going to be the money and if the sort of picks are enough to convince San Francisco to not let him run it back.
And Kyle, there was something sort of like the player perspective has been brought up, right? Because he enjoyed so much success with Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers, and he doesn't want to go to a situation like New England and perhaps the uncertainty of the quarterback situation in Pittsburgh. So it's like, do I want my money or do I want to play winning football? What's that like for a player to decide that?
You know what's crazy? I never really had much of an option there. I didn't play on very many winning teams, but at the end, I got to enjoy being with the Kansas City Chiefs. And I made much less money playing with the Chiefs, but I'll tell you, it was a fabulous opportunity for me to see how the other half lives, or 1/32 of the league lives. That was really cool. So for Brandon, I hope he gets to enjoy success. His next destination, he's obviously enjoyed it so far.
Things can change so quickly. We've learned that in all aspects of life. But before we take a break, it's amazing how much people just can change in general. More swag, different fits. Take a look at this, okay? This is Mike McDaniel, 2022 to 2024. He looks like a completely different guy. And speaking of people looking completely different.
I think South Florida would do that to you, Jenny.
Right, and that must be what is happening
Vitamin D, that's drip.
Mike Renner and Kyle Long from Pushing the Pile podcast. Very casual, relaxed fit.
Demure.
I was waiting for someone to say it, and I'm glad it wasn't me. All right, here on the Spotlight desk now, looking all dapper in your suits.